Short for Claim a Seat at the Table, Claim a Stories shares the journeys of emerging creatives and entrepreneurs of color. Helmed by co-founder Bimma Williams, the independent podcast has since celebrated the work of over 100 different talents. And now, as part of their own Claim a Seat initiative, Williams and his team are channeling their voice through two special collaborations with Saucony and the 3D Grid Hurricane. What's up, y'all? It's Daniel the Shoemmelier, and today we have an overview of not one, but two different colorways of a collaboration between Bimma Williams' Claim a Seat at the Table and Saucony's 3D Grid Hurricane. We have the inaugural purple and gold and white colorway, the Claima and Portland. I promise the other shoe says Portland. And we have the more golden, brown and white and purple NOLA colorway, both a collaboration, both wonderful shoes. So let's get down to it. Let's talk about both of these wonderful colorways of this fantastic, maybe slept on, underrated collaboration. In late 2023, Claima and Saucony joined forces on a limited edition pair of 3D Grid Hurricanes. The model was revamped by John Humphrey of the brand Bimma Boys and sees the iconic silhouette clothed in Claima's signature shade of purple. Gilded accents are then threaded all along the shoe's premium suede, complementing not only the river-inspired logo at the sides, but also the embroidered branding atop both the forefoot and the heel. This latest NOLA take executes a familiar palette of purple and yellow coloring, broken up with a brown quarter and gray mud guard paneling. The heel introduces Claima and NOLA stitched across the left and right shoes respectively, while reflective detailing just above adds subtle flair. The design also adopts a clean white mesh base and midsole for balanced color variety. When it comes to the 3D Grid Hurricane model itself, there's even more relevance to note. It was designed by Saucony's first black designer, John Acevedo. Both Claima and Saucony 3D Grid Hurricane colorways are available now and retail for $150 US American dollars. When it comes to fit, my foot is about a 9.25, but that shoe size does not exist. So depending on the brand and depending on the silhouette, I either go to a 9 and hope that fits or take out the insole, or I go up to a 9.5, hope that fits, or maybe put in a third-party insole. Regardless, when it comes to Saucony, I find that my true to size is a size 9, and in this 3D Grid Hurricane in both of the colorways, I ordered a size 9, and those fit me perfectly. So I feel comfortable in saying, if you're going to purchase one or both of these colorways of this silhouette, go true to size. And when it comes to comfort, I find the 3D Grid Hurricane pretty comfortable, especially when wearing on a long day. Sometimes I'm on my feet 8 to 12, 14 hours, and while I'm not running a marathon or doing anything high impact, I can safely say that I don't feel any more fatigue wearing these shoes than I do when wearing other particular silhouettes. That's not to say that there aren't more comfortable technologies out there, but there are definitely far more least comfortable silhouettes out there. So this shoe is a nice happy medium. It's not too squishy. It's not too firm. I think just like Goldilocks, it's just right. As I mentioned earlier, the more regal purple shoe shows Portland on the back heel, and the golden brown colorway shows NOLA. This two represent Portland, I'm assuming for Bimma Williams, and NOLA for John Humphrey and the Bimma Boys, because NOLA, New Orleans, beignets. Makes sense, right? Now, as someone who likes louder colors, I definitely prefer this purple colorway. This was the initial one that came out that I saw and I go, I have to have it. And while I couldn't pick it up at my favorite local sneaker boutique, Kicking It ATX, I was very lucky to find it out there in the wild, got it in my size, and I love it. Now, both shoes come with different sets of laces. You can get a purple lace on either, and you can get that cream off-white lace on the other one as well. I decided on the purple shoe, the Portland shoe, what we'll call, I wanted to get the white lace because you already have so much purple on there. But when it comes to the NOLA pair, there's less purple, and I wanted the purple to pop on there. To me, the laces are an accoutrement on the shoe, so it's definitely something that can pop and lock, which is why I decided to go with the more contrasting laces on these shoes. And while one pair of each colorway has the city from their respective designer owners, the other shoe, well, both shoes say Claima on the back. In respective colors, you have it in gold and silver and purple and silver, depending on the colorway. Now, to me, even though the purple colorway was released in late 2023, I don't consider this to be a fall shoe. Now, maybe because I'm down here in Texas and you can wear a shoe pretty much all year round, purple to me doesn't scream fall. And while this brown shoe was released in March, this doesn't scream to me spring. I suppose this is more of a fall-winter colorway. This is more of a spring, summer, fall, winter. I don't know. Honestly, both of these shoes could be worn at any point, at any time, depending on the weather. I think the golden brown, the beige, the purple, the white definitely lends itself to be worn in all seasons, in all temperatures, maybe not all weather conditions. And the purple and white and gold, this is a year-round shoe. I love both of these shoes. Now I gotta give it up to J-Tips and Sneaker Grandpa for introducing and igniting my passion for Saucony. I really wasn't on board. They're fine, they were okay. I really didn't pay much attention, I looked past them. But J-Tips made me pay attention, and the first 3 silhouettes and colorways that they've released, I'm all about, can't wait for the 4th. And just seeing the pictures that Sneaker Grandpa shows online totally get my attention. And now that my favorite sneaker boutique, Kickin' It ATX, is selling more Sauconys, I'm way more on board, even without collaborations. I have a white colorway and a pink colorway of an otherwise pedestrian silhouette. It's just monochromatic. The aforementioned J-Tips collaborations, and now these Bimma Williams claim a seat at the table. These are fantastic shoes, and if this is what we are in for when it comes to collaborations with Saucony and different artists, well, sign me up, I'm on board. Because while I don't consider any of the other brands to be, well, boring, I definitely think Saucony and New Balance are at the head of the table. They're leading the race right now when it comes to collaborations, and I don't think it's very close. I think New Balance is in first. I think Saucony's in second. And yeah, I'm gonna say it. I think Adidas and Nike, they're a distant 3rd and 4th. Put them in whatever order you want. I don't consider Travis Scott to be a collaborator. He's a curator, definitely not a designer. So I'm a little bit encouraged to say Adidas by a hair in 3rd or by a hair in 4th. Either way, it's not a great gulf as many of the Nike heads out there think it should be. But regardless, they're fighting for 3rd and 4th right now. New Balance and Saucony, you're definitely leading the way with collaborations. Keep it up, don't stop. I love it. I'm gonna grab as many as I can. I'd love to hear what you think, not only about either of these collaborations, which one is your favorite, which one do you prefer, but also what do you think about my statement, my feelings, my hot take that New Balance and Saucony are leading the way with collaborations, with Adidas and Nike fighting for 3rd and 4th. I'd love to hear what you think in the comment section down below. So to all of you out there, wherever you are, thanks for watching, stay tuned and just chill till the next episode.